Guys, welcome back to my channel. I have an updates video for you today. I wanted to update you on some channel stuff, some life stuff, but also to give you a haul update on some products that I purchased a while back from Flower Beauty, ColourPop Cosmetics, Han Skincare Cosmetics, and so on. So I have some important updates for you today. First of all, I wanted to mention that I have a new filming setup. I hope you noticed a difference in the background and in the lighting. I have a new light, so hopefully things have a little bit more clarity and will look a little bit more consistent throughout my videos. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. So I spent a lot of time kind of rearranging and setting things up, and I really like the way the space is right now. I'll definitely put up a new beauty room tour at some point, but I just wanted to share that yes, things have changed a little bit, and I hope it's for the better. So if you like what you see, please make sure that you definitely give this video a thumbs up so that I know you are into the new background and the new lighting. I also intend to continue posting twice a week, so you can definitely expect to see more videos from me. Now let's dive into some of the products that I hauled. I gave you mini reviews on them because I had tried them out for the most part when I did the haul video, so I will link that below. But I wanted to give you some updates just to let you know after some time how they've really been working out. First of all, from Flower Beauty, this fragrance has been fantastic. I really do like it. It still is kind of a zingy, citrusy scent that has those undertones of kind of a sexy fragrance, so I really like it. This is the Flower Sunshine Fragrance Mist, and for me, it's a win. Also a win from Flower Cosmetics is the Velvet Lip Chubby. This is in the shade Mauve Over, and it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I think the shade is just incredible. The formula is really nice too because it's matte, but it's still kind of creamy, so it doesn't completely dry out your lips. But this shade as a neutral, it's something that I can pull off without looking like a corpse. It just has enough peachiness to it that it's neutral on the lips, but gives them a little bit of life. I also have a fail from Flower Beauty, and that is this blush. People are raving about these blushes right now. I've seen them on so many favorites videos, and perhaps it's just this shade, or perhaps it's just me, I don't know, but this is the Flower Pots Powder Blush in the shade Warm Hibiscus, and it's the shade that's supposed to be most similar to NARS Orgasm. In the pan, it looks stunning. It is a peachy pink that has a gold shimmer throughout, and the problem is it just doesn't have good payoff. I'll show you a swatch here, and you can see just barely tints my skin. Now, blushes don't always swatch the best, I'll give it that, but I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and I was pretty generous with it, and I really feel like you can't even see hardly that I have blush on. So if you're looking for something that's really subtle with just a light hint of glow, maybe you would really like this, but for me, I want just a little bit more. I want to see that pretty flush on my cheeks, and I just don't quite see it. It kind of just looks like I did nothing. A blush that I am loving though is from Han Skincare Cosmetics. I picked up this one as well in the same haul, and this is in the shade Coral Candy. It's also a peachy pink with a gold shimmer, and I love this one so much more. The pigmentation on this one is just better for me. It just shows up that much more on my cheeks. I know it doesn't look like a huge difference in swatches, but honestly, in terms of wear, it's so much better. And I love that Han Skincare Cosmetics is all about really healthy ingredients for your skin. So I'm loving that. In fact, I am loving everything that I got from Han Skincare Cosmetics. I also picked up another single shadow of theirs, and I got this in the shade Cool Coconut. It's what I'm wearing all over my lids today, and it's just a really pretty light sheen. That's all it is. So it makes a gorgeous inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight all over the lid shade. It's just stunning. The lip gloss has been phenomenal as well. It's really nourishing feeling on the lips, and it gives a nice wash of pink. So this one has been a win for me also. I love that it's easy to apply, it's comfortable to wear, it's pretty, and it smells really nice too. It has a really natural hint of vanilla to it. Also for lips, I've been loving my Besame Cosmetics products. I picked up 3 of the little mini lipsticks because I wanted to try out the formula and try out a variety of colors. You can get these little sample sizes, which are adorable, and they're around $8, so you can try 3 out for essentially the price of 1 lipstick. And what this has taught me is that the formula is incredible. It's kind of a stay put formula, and for a creamy product, I think that's really phenomenal. It does transfer. it's a cream lipstick. It will wear off after a little bit of time or after eating. But in terms of trusting that it's not going to bleed outside of my lip line or it's not going to end up all over my teeth, I feel really confident about these lipsticks and I love the color payoff. The one I'm wearing right now is the shade Chocolate Kiss, and it's the shade from 1970, and I absolutely love it. Another update I wanted to give you is on these two. So I have both of these contour sticks, one that is from Wet n Wild, and it is the Makeup Stick Contour in the shade Oaks on You. You guys, this is orange. It doesn't work for a contour for me. It does work for a cream bronzer. Because I am so fair, when I bronze, I want it to look diffused and natural. I don't want it to look harsh in any way, so I just tend to stay away from cream bronzing, but you know, maybe someone else will love it. I'm gonna pass it on to a friend and see if they can get some use out of it. But I have been getting a lot of use out of this Jordana contour stick. This is their Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick in the shade Light, and this one is the perfect cool tone. I am loving this so much. I think it's just the perfect shade for me for contour. The creaminess of the product is phenomenal, so it really blends nicely. However you want to do it, with your fingertips, with a sponge, with a brush, it really does blend fantastic. I will say that it blends away a little bit when you use a sponge, so you just have to be a little bit careful if you have a damp sponge that you're not removing the product. But overall, I really do like that. I have mostly wins here in this haul update, so really exciting. From ColourPop, I picked up their 4-pan eyeshadow palette, and I picked out 4 custom shades. Now, I removed the little inner insert that held the 4 shadows because underneath was a full layer of magnet. So I took all that business off and I hot glued the magnet back down in there so that I could add more shades to this little palette. So you can go ahead and ignore those 3 shades. They are lovely, but they are not the ones that were part of my haul. These 4 were, and I have to say, I'm still obsessed with the shade 143 and the shade Play by Play. I mean, just look at the pigmentation on both of those and the uniqueness of the colors. I love the duochrome shimmer effect on this gold, and the richness of this fuchsia just kills me. It's so pretty. So I'm loving this palette. Absolutely will consider buying more of their pressed shadows in the future. I did want to mention one last product for you guys. I recently did a first impressions on this Milani concealer that I picked up. This is the Retouch and Erase concealer in the shade Light. In my first impressions, I found that it had incredible coverage. It was a great color match, and I was testing out the formula as well, and in day 1, it felt really good. But I wanted to give you an update that I am noticing some emphasis on dryness when I use this concealer. So right now my skin is feeling really dry. I don't know what's going on, but it's like extra out of the ordinary dry. And I'm noticing that in my under eye area, I have some patchiness when I'm using this particular concealer. It's a patchiness that I don't get when I use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, so I know it's not just my skin. I think it's part this concealer as well. I continue to use this and make sure that I'm giving it some time before I formulate my final opinions on it, but I do love the coverage, I do love the shade, and I think it's a good deal from the drugstore. So I'm just hoping that as my skin continues to change and I continue to work with this concealer, that it ends up working out for me. But I'm not completely positive, so I'm gonna keep you posted on this one for sure. All right, you guys, those are my updates for today. Please make sure that you subscribe so that you can catch all of my future videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.